All right, what's poppin', guys? What's good? We're back. Don't know if this is still going to be part of the same video or not. I hope, maybe. I have no idea yet. It's 2 days later. I did play this game yesterday, but I did a lot of exploring. If I can, I'll show you guys. I pretty much unlocked the entire map. This part right here is sectioned off. I couldn't get in there. There was like a force field. But I did do that. I did a bunch of echo farming, grabbed a lot of monsters. I didn't stay in these areas for too long. I basically just walked to everywhere. You guys can see I got a little bit of percent done. If I saw like a puzzle or a chest or whatever, I went and did it. Just because some of the puzzles are actually really fun in this game, guys. Some of these puzzles are actually really fun in this game. One second. I'm still making sure I'm recording. Oops. How do I get back? Here we go. I am making sure that I'm recording. Okay. I did make sure that I was recording earlier, but sometimes it doesn't work. But I did get a few new characters, wishing wise or convene or whatever you want to say. So our first character was this guy. We ended up getting him for the 5-star. You guys know me from Genshin. I don't really play as male characters, so yeah, he's not getting leveled. This is just me. I believe I ended up getting a few. Yeah, I got like one constellation for her, and then I ended up getting this girl, and she kind of reminds me a lot like Beto. And for those who don't know, when Genshin first came out, Beto was my main character because I do like counter characters at the very least. Granted, everyone's a counter character in this game because you can counter in this game, but her specific skill set is due to like shields and countering and all that crap. Or parrying, I guess. I don't know. Counter parrying. But whatever.
I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Alright, let's check out the tacit discords then. Alright, let's see. What is this? Each tacit field has a unique special buff. Okay. So I did go back and do that little domain area, and it's like a Crash Bandicoot. It was like a Crash Bandicoot thing. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I got your back.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
And also went to the tutorial and figured out how these guys fight.
I got your back.
So yeah, I didn't know these characters had their own little tutorial that you could watch.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Oh right, I forgot. This thing doesn't really do too much.
I got your back.
Here's one of the new creatures that I got. If you guys remember that creature, I actually came back and rocked it. Ooh.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
I got your back. Everyone stand down.
Someone got jingle? What's going on?
Swift and resolute.
I don't know what this monster is.
I got your back. This is
Didn't need to do that, but I like doing it anyways. I like looking at her. I like looking at her special. Alright, purify this. Oh. Starting Act 3, alright.
Found something, Rover.
What did we find? Oh hey, she leveled up, naturally. Cool. Investigate these little things. How's everybody doing this time?
Watch out. Something's not right. Brother.
Let's talk to it, I guess.
Brother. Help. Help.
Is this Mahito's doing? I never even seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I've seen like a few fighting clips here and there. I'm reading it, but I remember like I'm on like what, chapter 55, I think. I don't even know what's going on anymore, to be honest with you. Yeah, who's your brother?
Help. Help. It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent?
Probably.
Who is behind this twisted plot?
It was me, He-Man. Anyways. Yang Yang crouched down, hand the tacit discord head as it, well, I wasn't done reading, game. It doesn't matter if you can't read.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it has feet. That's gross. Are you talking to it?
No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation. Rover, I think I know what's going on here.
All right, then, go ahead.
It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. That didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Well, this is where the token pointed us to.
Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As
I
for
don't know the
woman
meaning of the
here,
word.
Let's leave it be.
So I can't put this thing out of its misery? Okay. I've been seeing that there's been a ton of hate for this game already, and people have been talking a lot of trash to people who actually like the game. If you like the game, you like the game, guys. Like, get off a person's tip and let them enjoy a game. Gosh, I don't understand. I love that animation. I just don't, I don't know. A lot of people say like, oh, well, it's a buggy mess, and then they try to compare it to Genshin. I'm like, well, Genshin was a buggy mess when the game first came out too. I remember a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't able to do. What, freaking day 1, day 2, shoot, even month 1 of the freaking game. And I can't prove that anymore because my old channel is gone. So sucks. Yeah, sucks to suck, I guess. But yeah, I mean, if you like the game, you like the game. That's all it is. Like, shoot, for the few players that are still playing the Suicide Squad game, they like it, and you know, that's them. I don't judge them for like I judge the creators because the creators are hot doo butter. But oh man, you know, they made a game that a few people, and I express few people enjoy. So let the people who want to play this game, if they think it's awesome, let them think it's awesome. Honestly, I like this game a little better than Genshin because it actually requires skill to play. So yeah, he's like, oh, he said the F word. Yeah, I did. Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
The area is a mess, but it
Interesting
looked like a
animation
war
that our
zone.
character's doing.
Someone was hurt and dragged
Hands on your
away.
knees, hands on
Look,
your knees.
There are many footprints here.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
Oh, they was throwing hands? And I wasn't here to see it? Anybody got a phone to record it? Let me stop. Shoot, I love the infinite turbo. I like the little animations when you're running up walls like this and then you go bow like that. Like, come on, how can you not think that's not smooth? Hold on, wait a minute. Go like this. You can run. Bam, running sideways? Like, come on, fam. You can't say that that's not cool. You can't say that that's not cool. Come on, G. Come on, G. Oh, what's this? Alright, it's probably going to be something that's going to, when we get done with this, most likely, it'll make itself known.
Ritualistic wooden plaques.
Yeah.
But why are they here?
I couldn't tell you.
These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines, and they seem to belong to a different time.
You guys ever feel like
I
you were
remember
born
reading
before your
about
time?
something like this.
I was born in
People have
1991,
large-scale ancient
but I feel like I
rituals
should have been born in this.
periodically in their villages,
I feel like I should have been born in the mid
driven by
'70s.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
All right, yeah, let's just. Now I will admit, I was watching Tectone's video, and despite what you feel about him, I actually like Tectone. He's cool.
I see.
He says he says what's on his mind.
Frexodus is likely behind
He doesn't,
it all.
you know, he doesn't bend the knee
The
to people,
Frexodus?
and I can respect that. I think a lot of people should respect that.
I don't know much about the Frexodus, but as an outrider,
But I was watching one of his videos with some guy calling him a shill. I don't know what I don't know what a shill is. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up because I feel like it's one of those stupid made up words. Kind of like how the kind of like how the people want to identify as so many things. Yeah, I think they're just made up, and I think that word is just made up word, just like that other stuff. But what was I gonna say?
With eerie abilities and unknown intentions.
Yeah, brought up the voice acting, and that was one thing I didn't bring it up in this video yet because I wanted to give it
true intentions.
I wanted to give it more time, but I was thinking it. The voice acting isn't all that great. I will say that.
They seek eternal power, and there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Frexodus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Frexodus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar.
Okay, I've seen this name before from other YouTubers.
Who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of?
I would say they'd be that bad, would they? I don't know. LBNR. Alright, so now what are we looking for? Investigate where they heard the noises. Alright. Cutscene. Ah. It's a cat. Oh, I thought the cat died. I was like, wait a minute. You evil people. Well, we lost old girl.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent...
Oh, I think I've run into these guys, these red dressed people. Up near your face, homie. You looking worse than Zuko. Yeah. Your Scar? Ah, I get
If
it.
you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
Oh, he has multicolored eyes. I'm not a fan of
Cruel
that.
and twisted maniac.
Yeah, I've seen worse. Where's Yang Yang?
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree?
No.
The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
Give her back to me. Yeah, we don't ask questions.
Aw, so you really care about her. Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
Yeah, answer my question first. We're being direct here. Taking charge.
Indeed. I'll tell you then.
I did not know.
Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
Yeah. So if you're any different, yeah, you're just trying to make me join your side. We know what the deal is. Whether he's telling, like,
I'm looking forward to your choice.
Whether he's on the right side of things or not, we already know what he's trying to do.
My goal is simple.
I've been tricked before. That
just
so
want to
what?
deepen
I'm a
our
spider. So
mutual
what?
understanding,
Trick the heck out of me.
nothing more. Come on.
I thought the good guys were the good guys, but they weren't.
Surroundings a little more and tell me what you see.
Actually,
As you learn
I
more
still don't
about
know.
this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining.
All right
And
then.
before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
All right. What did the fractitus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Do to the village.
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits?
I mean, well, you are here.
You should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring.
Okay.
As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself?
All right. So I'm pausing the
So go ahead.
autoplay.
What do you see?
I'm pausing the autoplay. I do find it interesting that, you know, given his name is Scar, he has his little, like the thing that we have on our hand. I don't remember what they called that stuff, but I like how it's on his neck though. And I'm kind of curious if, depending on the placement of these things that they have, these, I'm gonna just call them tattoos because like I said, I don't remember what they were called. It's been a couple of days. I'm wondering like if the placement of them like has something to do with their personalities or whatever, but probably not. I don't know. I'm just talking at this point. All right. Large scale ritual. People were injured. Let's go with the ritual one.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
They summoned something that destroyed this. All right. The villagers killed each other?
I see you don't really trust those villagers.
It was a ritual. Usually rituals.
So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go learn more then, I suppose. We don't have the full story, I guess. Optional. Alright. A crumpled page from the children's book rests on torn piece of diary paper with childish handwriting. Read the diary. Okay. I whatever. I found a new home and the nice I found a new home and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was what? Our home was scarce? Did I even not? No. Whatever. Anyways, by monsters. Alright. So we went on a super long journey to find this new place. I asked mommy and daddy. What? I asked. Oh, no wonder. This is a child is writing this. So, of course, everything isn't gonna. Alright. I was thinking, like, are these text issues? Mommy and daddy will catch up with me and uncle. Or I asked when. Okay, we'll catch up with me and uncle. And uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The new place is so sunny and has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people from here go to the big city, though. I just want mommy and daddy to find me quick. Alright. It looks like they fixed this whole, how fast this goes now. So I could probably start reading this stuff. Today is my birthday. Everyone is being really nice. Saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. Interesting. I'm really happy and everyone likes me a lot. Or likes me lots. We had cake and noodles. And I got presents too. It's been forever since I saw mommy and daddy though. Hope they come back. Will they come back? They probably died. Let me see. So December. Okay. So they came here March 12th. It's December 5th now. Still December 5th. Okay. This marks my 4th birthday. Okay, probably the next year. This marks my 4th birthday here. Okay, years later. And our village head made it official. I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone's already been taking care of me and share with me delicious meals. My father told me I'm a child of Chi village, and I should consider myself lucky. I feel really fortunate to be loved by so many people, even though my powers are still small. I'll do my best to continue protecting the village from being invaded by Tacit Discord. Okay, so she was one of us.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, in the day,
Oops, sorry about that, guys.
For food.
When you hit auto
And when
play,
evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
yeah, when you press autoplay, it skips whatever's talking. Alright. Quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they?
Suppose.
The same story gets told by many. And each person brings their own spin, their own focus.
Definitely.
Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations.
Yeah, it's like the game
Like
Telephone.
us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Ha. Such a clever move on her part.
Maybe. Alright, where are we going now? Going over here? Okay. Alright, here's loaded with paper slips. Each holding a wish from someone, the words on. Most of the notes were soaked and no longer readable. Alright. Will this really work? Then I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want so much money I can't spend for the rest of my life. Amazing. Thank you, Lord. My legs really grew back. Interesting. Alright. No, mother just died and she left me a sum of money, but I don't want my wish to come true with this. I want my mother back. I want something back. Alright. Strange. Strange. It did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again, and I can't. I can't blink my body, or I guess I can't move my body without something. Oh no. Okay. Can't. Oh. Alright. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough? Please, 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 don't take away my wish. I'll give you anything. Like, really, what? Is this really what we all... Okay. So, I played Baldur's Gate 3. I know that if you talk to hags, I never really known about hags until I played Baldur's Gate 3. If you talk to hags, which that hag is pretty much just another freaking demon. Um but yeah, you talk to when you make a deal with the hags, apparently, they give you what you want, but not in the way that you expect it. Now, they don't necessarily take away anything, I don't think. Maybe they do. No, they don't take away. They pretty much give you exactly what you want, but in a weird way, I guess. Like I know, like what, there was a dwarf, he contracted a disease and he wanted a way to stop the disease from spreading. So what did the hag do? She petrified him, thus stopping the disease. Stuff like that. Uh Now I know that old girl that talked to the hag, that the quest revolves around, she wanted her husband back and she offered up her unborn child for her husband to come back alive, which the hag was preparing her to do so. Like, and once you kill the hag or beat the hag, you can go in her belongings and you can find a wand that definitely does bring her husband back, but it brings him back as an undead, and so he's a monster basically. So yeah, I guess it was like that. But given how this game is, they don't got hags, so I don't think so. I'm going to assume they're dealing with demons, if you want to call Tacit Discord demons. I've played I played through this game a little bit, and there's some monstrosities that I've seen, like venturing out. There's some monstrosities that could be considered demons, I suppose. I think I may be wrong. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, another crumpled page from the children's book.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
No, it's just
Imagine
bland.
you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
No. Do you know how much? How many people try to make me see the same thing as them? For those who don't know, I'm a conservative. I work with a lot of liberals, a crap ton of liberals that basically like to push their ideologies in my face, and I will not yield. I have my ways. Um, I have my ways. I do what I think is right. They do what they think is right. I have no problem with the way that they think. I just don't like it when they try to push it on me, and I have yet to fall. So yeah, I would not bow down to this whatsoever. I would not. But anyways, we're all created equal. There should be no hierarchy.
Oh, so we agree already.
I don't necessarily agree with that statement. I know a lot of people like to say, I mean, okay, that depends on what you mean. We're all equal. Equal in the eyes of God, yes. Like in terms of, like, you know how they say there's no difference between the Jew and the Gentile. And like that, like, yeah, basically, at least the way I see it, that makes race just pretty much non-existent, because there's no difference between us. Like, shoot, even scientifically can be proven that. I know that there's a study out there, and I'd have to look this one up again because it's been a couple of years since I've seen it. But there's a study out there that basically they gave a scientist the DNA of a white man and the DNA of a black man, and they couldn't tell the difference. They couldn't tell, like, they knew it was both DNA from a man, but they couldn't tell who was white and who was black through that DNA. So yeah, there's that. But if you're talking like social status and all that stuff, no, we are not created equally when it comes to social status and all that. Can one rise through social status? Can one lower through social status? Absolutely. But there's no equal. There's no equal when it comes to stuff like that, at least in my opinion.
You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Wow, I didn't realize how high you can jump in this game. Oh, right here. Oh, oops. Let's see what we got going on here. More crumpled up children's books.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night.
The child is the new god.
The one little black lamb. As each night passed,
Oh, never mind.
it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover,
I don't know anymore.
do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
I believe in quid pro quo. I don't believe that someone... These are my personal beliefs, only because I've seen people been used. I've been used by people, and I've definitely used people before. Before. This was back in my wicked days. And when I say wicked days, I mean days before I found God. As of how the world is today, I don't believe that there will be many people that are willing to do something for you without expecting something back in the future. Not saying that you won't find that one. Yeah, not saying that you'll find that those people that are the outlier to what I'm thinking. But I do believe that the majority of people in this world will definitely use you to get something to get something back from you later.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place.
It's not fair.
You agree?
Yeah, most definitely. World is not a fair place.
Equal retribution, one must give more and more and more.
I think, to quote Jesse Lee Peterson, life isn't fair. It's just No. That wasn't Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peter. Yeah, basically he just says that's just life. Yeah, that's just life. That's just life.
When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Funny in a sarcastic kind of way? Sure. Not funny in a... I don't know. Man is all the way back there and he talking to me. Stains on the wall. Alright, as you lean closer to take a look, you could make out some blurry text. Alright, words like monster, witch, banish her, almost read that as banshee, and all her fault are written thickly on the wall. Okay, so that was the little girl then. Alright, crumpled page from the children's book silently rustling on the ground.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Tyrants, not demons, tyrants. We call them tyrants on this channel.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip.
I don't like his fit.
Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story?
And let's see our
Answer
options.
me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened.
Let's see if I got the
Who
story
was the
correctly.
real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
It was definitely the shepherd.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path.
Probably.
Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Well, they didn't... Ultimately, I guess their lives, but... I wouldn't say there's... What? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I'm not looking up the answers, guys. I promise you that. Hold on. The quality of being free from deceit or hypocrisy. Okay. Yeah, I did look up the word sincerity because I didn't remember it. Sincerity is not a word that I use too often or hear too often, so I forgot the meaning of it. I wouldn't say everything. I mean, sincerity maybe?
They must have poured their sincerity into it, no doubt.
But that's not it.
But that's not much of a price. Here's my final question.
I guess it was their lives then.
What happened to the black lamb?
Well, a ritual happened, so I'm supposing they sacrificed her.
Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
All right. It was murdered by the flock and the shepherd, who was executed because its flock was deceived. It survived along with the other lamb.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it. They were deceived to believe the black lamb was the culprit.
Almost there, Rover. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired.
That's tempted.
In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld
It says
his
rule, not
wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game.
I don't like this.
They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
I didn't like that story.
How do you like my story, Rover?
I didn't. Oh my gosh.
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming.
Yeah, I suppose.
All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
Is that why you became a shepherd yourself?
Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
All right then. All right, so we're doing this. Okay then. Reverberation. Alrighty.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you've found us already.
Yeah, it wasn't too difficult.
Shake and shiver.
Yep, I fought these guys already.
A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, red. Who's the sweetest one ahead?
I will protect.
Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And I've got don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Oh, I almost died. All right, what you got for me next, partner? Come on, buddy.
Everyone stand down.
Oh, he took that like a G.
Such speed. Such brutality. Can't you see?
No.
We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
Okay. You and your fake Fatui members. Just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. This game's not like Genshin.
Tell me.
This game's way better.
Do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lab can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Messed that up.
Transmitting frequency, swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Such a pesky girl.
I thought he was about to say such a B. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, dang. You gonna talk to my sister like that? That's crazy.
Rover? Rover!
Oh, okay. We got the what is it called? The lap pillow again? Yang Yang. Oh, what's up, girl?
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay
No.
away from her.
Oh, it's that girl. I forgot about her.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
I don't know if I like her voice either.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No
I do like
worries.
Scar's voice actor,
I
though.
know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover,
Now that's some sleight of hand right there.
Happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Oh, never mind that. You good?
Oh, don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Well, I broke free from it thanks to you.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one?
Probably went into hiding out of fear.
I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be...
Scar?
Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
We relayed everything that happened in the past 30 minutes.
Seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
I think it was 30 minutes. Oh no, I've been recording for an hour. Almost an hour. Alright. And Scar was feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate
you never
where the
should.
ritual took
Anybody.
place and see for ourselves.
Yeah. We should give it a check.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Somebody watching this? I gotta feel
Two
like
distinct
somebody's
frequencies of
watching
tacit
me.
discords.
And I have
I
no
see.
privacy.
I can
Oh.
feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
Was that supposed to be a whisper? Was somebody watching us? Oh, yeah, she was. So, I should have gotten her today, but because I didn't play yesterday.
Rest assured, as you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
No.
Rover, do you...
Pioneer Podcast, what's this? Complete the Pioneer Podcast task and gain Pioneer experience to acquire
Rover,
version.
do you still have the plaque we found earlier?
I do.
The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction.
It's such a good
Please
vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. It's such a good vibration. What y'all know about those songs? Y'all thought that I needed the...
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Righty. What now? Down there? Oh man, so I went and had I went to my parents' house. My dad cooked the ribs today, or grilled up some ribs, so that was good.
Steady there.
Brought some home, some ribs, and we had some sea roaches. Hey, what's a sea roach? Sea roaches are shrimp. All right, you placed the wooden plaque on the stump. I wasn't done. Wasn't done, game.
Look, the water is going down.
All right, what that got to do with me? You gotta go down there, Brumal. All right.
I can't believe it.
What in the
There
world?
is such a big... I can't believe...
Can't believe what?
I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
Okay then. Well, let's check this place out. Another boss area?
That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Eerily?
Please, save us.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
Yes. Alright, let's follow it. I'm wondering if these are the villagers
Where did it go?
up there.
Oh, is that a diary?
I suppose so. Okay, they did not fix this. Okay, so let's see. Today, a strange man, Juneteenth? Anyways, a strange man came to our village. He said that I can call him my brother. All right, so I guess this is talking about Scar. Um, and if I don't mind, he was really friendly, but for some reason he felt different from the other people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me, and he even said we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier, he said. And then he asked, "What would you do if you were the little black lamb?" And before I could even reply, he had already left with a cryptic "See you next time." I told father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? July 20th. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Smudged water stains. All right, so he was crying, or she was crying. I'm assuming this is the black lamb girl, the little flying tacit that we found. All right. Do. If only I weren't so weak, I could have driven away the tacit discords. If Sissy, Sissy, that just reminded me of Code Lyoko, Elizabeth's nickname, Sissy. Anyways, didn't have to protect me. There must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It is only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return you to what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. He'll surely find a way to help. December 17th, months later, alright? It's been 3 months since the incident. Father doesn't seem to remember I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out that I've been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out about the truth, that sissy who went missing actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I'll be banished, and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? And if so, what would happen to their shattered souls? Trapped inside their new bodies, I really don't know. Alright, February 8th. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing, and those tacit discords father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong, but I am trapped, like a moth. Yeah, like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I am not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. If the price for my wish came true, if the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, all right, no dates. All right, the villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murder. Is that what they call? Yeah, the murderer. Is that what they call me now? Or perhaps my father, too. At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come and save me if I must pay the price for Chi Chi Village? if there is a God, there is a God. And it's the God of the Bible. I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary entry, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one. Alrighty. So, okay. I'm curious to know if that tacit discord actually was the little girl. Yeah, if it actually was the little girl, or was it, or is it that Sissy character that they were talking about? I highly doubt it's Sissy. I do believe it is the little girl, or the Black Lamb, but, you know, I could be wrong. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are eye-rolled at some of the things that I say. I don't know. I'm humble enough to say I'm not smart. I'm definitely not smart.
That girl just wanted to save her village.
So it was the girl. Okay. I shouldn't have
Those
second-guessed myself.
sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the
He's the only one that knew the
discord we
truth.
saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me.
It is a sad story.
It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
Yeah, we can dip. I don't know if I like that story,
Sorry,
guys.
Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there.
Yeah, I don't either.
The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
It's cool. Never say I understand, because you really don't understand how people actually feel. I learned that. So it's better for you to say, can't imagine how you feel or something like that. But yeah, never say I understand. But yeah, it's all good.
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again. But I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I can't say I trust you just yet because we only met a few days ago, but I will sound with you.
Really? Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back. Together.
Alrighty. Let's see. Alright. Completed that one. Is there more to this? Whew. Act 4. Reach Union level 14. Okay, so I do know I'm going to have to divide these videos up now. Let's see. Accumulate Union XP to increase. Okay, that's fine. I can do that in your guidebook. Okay. I've done a little bit of stuff in the guidebook already. Kind of. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Oh. I did, and... Wait, don't tell me I got ascension points already. One more, upgrade a weapon to level 20. That's all I need to do? Okay. I can do that. Oh, I'm rank 2? Cool. Alright, guys. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. So, since I know now I can't do them all together because of the rank at the moment, I guess since I did Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3, I can go ahead and continue. Or I can go ahead and do some other stuff. I got a daily quest that I got to do. Okay. So it looks like the next main quest is this one. So we will go ahead and do that in a different recording. I'm going to go ahead and do my daily quest now. So I will see you guys later. Peace, everyone.